flow into gratitude, and notice something strange. Before there was a channel, before there was an audience, before there was a thumbnail fighting for attention among 1,000 others, there was simply a human being sitting somewhere in the world trying to feel different than they felt 5 minutes ago. Gratitude for that invisible hunger, because that hunger is the true viewer. Not the subscriber. Not the algorithm. Not the demographic. The hunger. A random POV. Imagine YouTube not as a platform but as an emotional migration system. Every video is a temporary country. Every viewer is an emotional immigrant. They arrive carrying frustration, boredom, loneliness, curiosity, ambition, anxiety, hope, regret, or dreams they cannot explain. Most creators think their job is to provide information. Some believe their job is to provide entertainment. But the deepest creators are unknowingly doing something else entirely. They are providing a temporary identity. The most enduring content doesn't teach the mind, it seduces the identity, alters the emotional state, and leaves the viewer craving a return to who they became while watching. Think about it. People rarely return because they learned something. They return because they liked who they were while learning it. A productivity video is not competing against other productivity videos. It is competing against every emotional state available to the viewer at that moment. A gratitude video is not competing against other gratitude videos. It is competing against despair. A finance video is competing against uncertainty. A storytelling video is competing against emotional numbness. This means the real product on YouTube is not information. The real product is self-perception. Every view is secretly asking one question. Who do I become if I stay here? And every second of watch time is an unconscious answer. The channels that survive years are often creating emotional homes rather than content libraries. Viewers don't merely remember the lessons. They remember the feeling of becoming calmer, stronger, wiser, more hopeful, more ambitious, more grateful, more alive. The content becomes a doorway. The doorway becomes a ritual. The ritual becomes part of identity. And that is why certain videos remain evergreen long after trends die. Because information expires. Techniques expire. Strategies expire. Algorithms change. But the human desire to temporarily become a better version of oneself remains untouched by time. So flow into gratitude once more. Gratitude for every creator who unknowingly builds these invisible emotional sanctuaries across the internet. Because beneath every view count is a person searching for a state change. Beneath every successful channel is an identity transformation machine. And beneath every timeless piece of content is a simple promise whispered to the viewer's nervous system. Stay a little longer, and you might remember a version of yourself you've been missing.